So today's Tuesday, and it is what? It's like 2:30 in the morning. This is why I can't live with anyone. Who do you know who's going to be comfortable with, hey honey, I have to get up now to make some noise while we try and sleep. And no matter where in the house you are, you're going to hear it. Nobody can live with that. What I'm doing right now is getting ready for a proposed gig with Gustavo. And by that, I mean that what he said to me is that if I could get him a set list, of around 10 songs, then we'll practice them, run through them on Thursday, and on the weekend we will be able to play someplace. Probably, he said, by the pool at the Bird Rock Hotel, where I think he works at the Bird Rock Hotel. He works with the Dolphins. So what I've done is actually picked out not just 10 songs, but 25 songs. And I picked out 25 songs because there's about, I think, for any set list, the assumption now is that I'm going to have a bass duo trying to get to a trio, but a bass duo, so guitar and bass band. And here are the tunes: Georgia, There Will Never Be Another You. Number 3 is Misty. Number 4 is Ain't Misbehavin'. Fats Waller, who did that? Don't Get Around Much Anymore. I think that's Duke Ellington. Satin Doll. I've Got Rhythm. Blues in F. Stir It Up. This is one suggested by Bob Marley. Careless Whispers, also by Gustavo. So What, Miles Davis, because it has a nice bass line. Watermelon Man. Indiana, because actually what I want to do that is I want to morph that into Donna Lee and introduce the concept of a contrafact. So Donna Lee. Oh, I forgot St. Thomas here. I gotta get that on 26 St. Thomas. And then everybody's supposed to know Orlando Beauty, national anthems. So I have after the 12, I have some things that we should be able to play at the drop of a hat. One is Orlando Beauty, St. Kitts national anthem. God Save Our Gracious King. O Canada. The Star Spangled Banner, and America. And of course, you've got to be able to play Happy Birthday. Then I have added some more. All Blues, Isn't She Lovely, Stevie Wonder. Breezin', George Benson, that's because Gustavo started playing that. So I have to find out. I think it's in the key of D. Then Affirmation, another one made famous by George Benson. And then Just the Two of Us. I'm going to do another one by George Benson, which we're going to do. It's another Stevie Wonder, which is Lately. I also love, what's that song? Lonely Woman. Horace Silver. It's a serious song. Lonely Woman. If you're going to be doing a gig, I gotta get that in. Lonely Woman. Call it Mary Magdalene. That's a lot of songs. That's 30. So this is set list. This is how it goes. And I'm going to just go through each one to just make sure that I have the chords so that when it's charted, and by doing that, what I mean is I go through, for example, Georgia is Georgia, ba da 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 da. They still have guests at the hotel here, so I still have to keep it down again. Keep it down a bit. Then so we know just by that. And remember that for this gig, all I need is a practice amp this size and a cord to the guitar. No fancy, no foolishness, no fluff. You can't bluff with the fluff when it comes to these things. And have to be able, in my mind, I'm thinking that we have to be able to have, let's say, 3 levels. One is me playing rubato, and the whole thing is what happens if the bass player doesn't show up. So I need to be able to play a solo guitar, no tracks. That's why this is terrifying for some. And then in time, and then with bass solo, trading fours. So all of that is kind of in the mix. The next one, the reason I chose George is because it happens to be a song that I heard this guy Nevis playing, and it must have pissed him off when I asked him what chord he was playing for a certain thing, and since then, I don't know, it doesn't seem as friendly. He DK'd me. The other one, it wasn't really a DK, but There Will Never Be Another You. I chose this because I heard Gary Knight playing it at the Marriott, and I liked it, but it wasn't getting too much traction over there, and after a while I didn't see Gary. I asked Gary if he gave lessons. He said no. He said he doesn't have time to teach. So then I just said, because I didn't tell him that I knew the song that I played. I just see how people react to me if they don't know. And this one is, this is another one that's song that's self-propelling. In E flat. But F7 plus 4. And then this. So I have to be able to get this one because I like to play that at the end. There will ever be another. A lot of these have this, these are 2-5-1s. Basically, it's like 2-5-1 ghetto city like there. And here we have same thing like this is. Remember that? Well, we know that because that was just Georgia. So right down to the relative minor. And you find the same thing. Georgia, Georgia, da, 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 da. But this one goes, Georgia. Same song, same. Okay, so that's that. Then there's Misty. There's a part of Misty that I don't remember. It's I think at the bridge. But Misty, there's actually a song also plays called Play Misty for Me, if you really want to get into it. But Misty has this thing, and I just remembered something else. Sunny, summertime, and quiet nights, and girl from Ipanema. All of these songs are songs that call them holiday sin gigs, and they're the kind of thing where your client is, or our client is really the event planner. It's not the people listening, because they don't pay us. You know, we're not playing for tips. What we have is a gig. And it really, people, it's a lot of trouble, isn't it? People just want, or event planners just want something nice. They want it not too loud. So that's what we give them. And I try to get a good tone. And so the first part, once we realize that those are the kind of songs that we're doing, then my thing is to just attempt to get a good tone and also to practice keeping in time. So one of the things that I need to do is be able to keep in time because there are only two of us. And actually, that's a good thing as well. Just the two of us and alone together. And these are all kind of Joe Pass chords for this, not getting really fancy or anything. And these are basically what he calls grip chords. And for Joe Pass, the king of making it simple, is he says, look, which in fact is gospel. There are really two kinds. He goes through the types of chords. Look, you've got major. You've got minor, you've got diminished, and you have augmented. So if we in C, you have C, you have C major, you have C minor, that's desafinado. Because I always think that since I tuned this at the factory, it should stay in tune. you have diminished. This is the sound of diminished. Can you guys see that? I guess it helps to see it. So this is a diminished sound. This is a diminished sound. So this is C diminished. This is C diminished here, down here. This is C diminished. Because diminished, this is C diminished, this is C diminished, this is C diminished. Then move up in minor thirds. E is the same as, But remember that this is also can be substituted. You can have the -6. So the diminished and the -6 can be substituted. This is the diminished sound. This is the -6 sound. What else does Joe Pass do? That's kind of Joe Pass. Well, the walking bass lines. I have these are flat rounds, so they give it that faster decay and more thumpy, and also playing with my thumb instead of the nails in a kind of classical fashion. And basically, if you look at Joe Pass, his right hand doesn't move much, but there's a trick here as well. He's using this part of the thumb to dampen, not the same as a piano or anything else, to dampen this part of these three strings while he plays here. So no, it's not a jazz concert. We're just trying to make something mellow. But so darling that. Of course, we could have gone to the B flat there. That's what I played, but we could have gone. Etc. Satin Doll usually comes right after something like that. Then listen to this. If you're coming down like this, you gotta end up on the A, right? To go back into Satin Doll. rhythm, you gotta have that. Or, and once you know that song, I mean, you know about 100 tunes. Because it's all. And those, some licks that go along with that. Oh, remember that bridge? Anyway, what else do we have? Oh, the blues in F. You've got to be able to start it with the blues, because no matter what, everything starts with the blues. So we start with an F. And we're going to go through Careless Whispers. So what? The bass part there, remember that? The so we got that, and that's all modal stuff. What else is there? Watermelon Man. Also a lot of things like Camille. Oh man, Mr. Magic. How could I forget? You know what? I've forgotten more songs than most people know. This one. Stevie Wonder. At the East Sussex. Anyway, you got the idea. Breathing is, of course, if you come out with a guitar like this, everybody expects you to blow off some Benson. And you just whatever. It's nauseating after a while. But that's it. Man, this stuff is so much fun. Anyway, that's it. So I'm going to work through this. It's again, it's now what? Is it 3 o'clock in the morning yet? But there are 30 songs that I'm just going to make sure that I'm familiar with. And let me show you the difficult, the part I don't remember about Misty, just so that I can get. And it's in the bridge. Let me make sure I have that. Oh, My Funny Valentine. Damn. This is a little book that I have. It's really just this size. Fits into the gig bag, but it has all of the chords. Not always the correct chords, but you know, you can work as long as you both play the same wrong chords. It works. You are the sunshine of my life. You are the sunshine of my life. But with Misty, there's a part of the bridge that I get kind of caught up. And let me see, J-Jam, Misty. Misty. And I'll let you know how I'm progressing. I have Tuesday, Wednesday to get this done. I'll send this list out to him now. That's another thing, you get people in trouble. What's your phone going off for? That's a list? Yeah, it's a list. Oh, really? Whose list? Oh, from the guitar player? Yeah, right. What's her name? You know how it is. Mr. Magic, yeah. So Misty, is Misty even in here? Yeah, it is. So it's at the gig. It's at the bridge, sorry. It's, let me put this down here. It's always, I don't usually have a music stand because I don't want a music stand. I put it on my knee, which you can't see here. And that's what happens, it drops. Get that. Oh, reach down, don't drop it. Let's go right to the bridge. Let's not. Let's go through the whole thing. Maybe that's about. Da 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 da. Here it comes. Oh. So, so the bridges. Does that even sound right? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go there because that doesn't really flow to me. That should I go right to this? Okay, I think that would work. So let me put that down. I think I've got that in memory as well. And I don't think, I'll put down the keys for each one of these as well. Oh, he also said blue bossa. He likes blue bossa. And I think that's it. Okay, what's another one? Gotta get into some bossa nova as well.